Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel The Coding View. So in previous lectures or previous classes we have seen about the SDLC, what are the types of SDLC and what are the phases of SDLC. So what is SDLC? SDLC stands for Software Development Lifecycle. So we have seen already the three types of SDLC. First one is the waterfall model, then the second one is the spiral model, and the third one is the V&V model. V&V is nothing but the verification and validation model. Okay, so in today's topic we are going to see the next model, that is prototype development model. Okay, if you want to see the V&V model and spiral model, waterfall model, I am giving my I button में link छोड़ दूंगा, so you can watch there also. The requirements, what here happens is the requirements are collected from the client in a textual format. Okay, the requirements are collected into the textual format. Who collect these requirements? The business analyst or the subject matter expert, SME, goes to the client place and collect the requirement. Okay, so this phase is known as the requirement collection phase. The prototype of the software product is developed. First of all, what the thing happened is prototype of the software product is developed. The prototype is just an image or a software product. The customer can look at all the things. Okay, yeah, you can see here. So for better understanding we will go with the image. Okay, so what we do here, we collect the requirement, okay, from the client. This is the first phase, requirement collection. Who do this job? The business analyst or subject matter expert. Okay, business analyst or subject matter expert goes to the client place and gather the requirement. This is known as requirement collection phase, and he prepares a document known as the CRS. CRS is nothing but client requirement specification. It contains all the requirements that the client needs in their software product. So he converts that CRS document into SRS document, which is known as software requirement specification. What is software requirement specification? SRS document. The business analyst converts that CRS document into SRS document, which is easily understandable by our development engineers. So they know that what we have to develop. Okay, so the first phase is the requirement collection phase. So and the next phase is the design and development of prototype. What here changes is, in regular model, like waterfall model or a spiral model, what we do is after requirement collection we do the feasibility analysis. After feasibility analysis we do the designing part. Okay, after designing we do the, in regular scenarios what we do, we collect the requirement, we perform the requirement collection. After requirement collection we do the feasibility meeting. If we find that the project is financially feasible, technically feasible, then we do the designing part. Okay, after designing we do the testing, coding and all the things. So but what happens in, what is the difference between the regular and this prototype is, we perform or we do the designing and development of prototype in advance. Okay, so what we do here is we actually create or develop a dummy software which looks like actual software, but it is not a actual software, it is a dummy software. It is known as the prototype. फॉर एग्जाम्पल समझो महिंद्रा है और टाटा है. ओके, इफ दे वांट, उनको व्हीकल रिलीज करना है. ओके, दे वांट टू लॉन्च द व्हीकल. फॉर एग्जाम्पल समझो ये व्हीकल है, उनको लॉन्च करना है. So what they do before directly launching that product into the market, they perform the testing of that product. वो सालों तक, वो काफ़ी महीनों तक टेस्टिंग करते हैं. दे परफॉर्म द टेस्टिंग इन वेरियस रोड कंडीशंस. वो हिमालयज में टेस्ट करते हैं, साउथ में टेस्ट करते हैं, नॉर्थ में टेस्ट करते हैं, नॉर्थ ईस्ट रोड पे टेस्ट करते हैं. दे परफॉर्म द टेस्टिंग. सो आप जो व्हीकल्स देखते हैं बिफोर लॉन्चिंग, वी सॉ द व्हीकल्स विथ वाइट और वाइट ब्लैक zigzag. This is known as the prototype. The prototype is nothing but we develop a software which is not the actual software, but it looks like actual software. So we designing part of the prototype here is done. Okay, so this is the prototype. So what happens here is, after requirement collection we do the designing and development of prototype. Then what we do, the prototype testing. आफ्टर फिर उस प्रोटोटाइप को हम टेस्ट करते हैं. आफ्टर प्रोटोटाइप टेस्टिंग वी परफॉर्म द कस्टमर रिव्यू. इफ द कस्टमर अप्रूव्स दैट डिजाइन, इफ द कस्टमर गिव्स द अप्रूवल फॉर दैट डिजाइन, then we go for the main designing part of the prototype. Okay, or the main designing part of the product. If he want to changes, if he find the defect and changes in that software, if he want to some add the features or some if he wants to some delete the feature, if he finds the defect and if he wants to change some features, then again we go to the first part, that is the designing and development of prototype. After designing phase we do the testing of that part. After testing part we go for the customer review, if that is known as the user acceptance testing. Okay, user acceptance testing. If the user is satisfied with the product, then only we go for the actual designing of the product. Okay, the actual designing of the product starts here. The actual designing, this is the main drawback, the actual designing of the product starts in very late stage. Okay, very late, actual designing of the product starts very late. But the what is the advantage here is the customer or the client already knows that what is the design of the software it should look like, what should be the final product. This is the main application, and also this is the main application of the advantage of that prototype model. Okay, so after customer review we go for the designing part. It is consist of two parts, that is high level designing and low level designing. High level design is done by the senior architect and low level design is done by the senior developer. Okay, so after designing part we go for that coding part. So here we writes the code for that software product. After coding part we do the testing of that software product. If it is functionally stable or not, it will perform various testing like functional testing, integration testing, system testing, acceptance testing, and all the things. Okay, it comes under testing part. In testing phase, if you find that the product is functionally stable, then only we go for the installation part. Okay, when we find that the product is functionally stable, the requirements which is given by the client, some requirements समझो, that is XYZ, the requirements which is given by the client is exactly the same that we developed the product. Okay, this is the validation. समझो client ने ये requirement दिए है और हमने ये software product बनाया है, so it should fulfill all the criteria, that is it should fulfill all the requirements. समझो client ने 4 requirement दिए और हमने 2 ही fulfill किए, so it is not the final product, we have to develop other 2 also. So in testing we do all the things, and if there are bugs or defects also, we log that defects to the developer, and the developer fixes that defect, and again he send back the code to the testing for again retest. Okay, so after testing part we do the installation of the product. Installation is also done into the there are 3 scenarios in installation. Okay, first is our company people goes to the client location and install that software. Okay, our people goes to the client location and install that software. This is the first scenario. The second scenario, what happens is installation engineer hires the field engineer. Okay, when he hires the field engineer, समझो एक सिटी है, ओके, लाइक पुणे सिटी. ओके, पुणे सिटी में रिलायंस पेट्रोल पंप है, रिलायंस पेट्रोल पंप का सॉफ्टवेयर है. ओके, सो देयर आर 100 आउटलेट्स इन द रिलायंस पेट्रोल पंप इन द पुणे सिटी. सो इंस्टॉलेशन इंजीनियर क्या करेगा, 100 आउटलेट्स में जाके तो इंस्टॉल नहीं करेगा ना. सो व्हाट ही डू, ही हायर्स 10 फील्ड इंजीनियर्स और 15 फील्ड इंजीनियर्स. ओके, तो ही हायर्स 10 और 15 फील्ड इंजीनियर्स, फिर वो उनको हायर करेगा, फिर उनको अपस्किल करेगा. ही गिव्स द इंफॉर्मेशन और नॉलेज अबाउट हाउ टू इंस्टॉल दैट सॉफ्टवेयर. फिर वो फील्ड इंजीनियर गोज टू दैट प्लेस और आउटलेट एंड दे इंस्टॉल द सॉफ्टवेयर. So this is the second scenario. The first scenario is our company people goes to the client location and install that software. This is the first scenario. The second scenario is installation engineer hires the field engineers and the field engineer goes to the client place और and install that software. Okay, and the third scenario is समझो बैंकिंग सेक्टर के सॉफ्टवेयर है. okay, SBI का सॉफ्टवेयर है. सो SBI का सर्वर बहुत हाईली सिक्योर होता है. सो आवर पीपल्स आर नॉट अलाउड टू एक्सेस देयर सर्वर. सो इन दैट केस व्हाट हैपन्स, SBI के पीपल्स, the software engineers of SBI come to our company. okay, software people, okay, of software people of client, software engineer people of client comes to our company and they go under training of how to install that product in their server or software, how to install that software product into their server, and they install that software. This is the 3 scenarios of installation process. And after certain days of after installation, what we do is the maintenance of that product. After certain days of uses, like 1 year, 2 year, or 6 months, if the customer finds that some bugs or defects in that software, so he send back that software product to company for bug fixes. Okay, or if you want to changes, if you want to add some features, or if you want to delete some features, so this is comes under maintenance part. Okay, so this is known as the phases. But what is the main thing here is the prototype. In prototype, we before actually designing the product, we develop a prototype of the software product which looks like a actual product, but it is not the actual product. It is a dummy software, it is a dummy product. Okay, so this is only tells here. So the prototype is just an image or the picture of the required software product. The customer can look at the prototype, and if he is satisfied, then he can request more changes in the requirement. Okay, prototype testing means developers or testers are checking if all the components mentioned are existing or not. Okay, what are all the requirements given by the client? Okay, what are all the requirements given by the clients, if it is fulfilling all the requirements or not, it is only discussed here. So the difference between the prototype testing and actual testing is that in prototype testing, we are checking if all the components are existing that is given into the requirement, whereas in actual type software product testing, we check if all the components are working. Okay, so from requirement collection to customer review, textual format has been converted to image format. Okay, it is simply extended from requirement collection to customer review. This is only introduced in the prototype model. Okay, after requirement collection, the designing part, coding part is the same for all the for all the types of products. Okay, that is the waterfall model, V&V model, all. But only thing that is new here is we introduce the prototype. We develop the prototype or the dummy software before actually doing the designing part of the software. Okay, so prototype development was earlier done by the developers, but now it is done by the web designer and content developers. Okay, they develop prototype of the product using simple ready-made tool. Okay, prototype is simply an image of the actual product to be developed. If you like this content or the method or the way of teaching, so please like, share and subscribe to my channel.